Have you ever been stuck in traffic on a crumbling road, or seen schools so overcrowded they're bursting at the seams? We all see the problems: aging infrastructure that's failing to keep up with our modern needs. Governments want to fix this, but they face a massive challenge. These projects cost billions, and public budgets are already stretched thin. So, how do we build the world-class roads, schools, and hospitals we deserve, without placing an impossible burden on taxpayers? The answer might lie in a powerful, and often misunderstood, strategy. Let's talk about public-private partnerships, or P3s. So, what exactly is a P3? At its core, it's a long-term contract between a public entity, like a city or state government, and a private sector company, or more often, a team of companies. The goal is to join forces to tackle a major infrastructure project that the government might struggle to deliver on its own. This partnership covers the entire life cycle of a project. It starts with design, where the private partner brings in top architects and engineers to innovate and find efficiencies. Then comes finance. This is critical. The private team secures the funding needed to get the project off the ground, using private capital instead of immediate taxpayer dollars. Next, they build it, using their expertise in construction management to keep the project on schedule and on budget. And finally, and perhaps most importantly, they operate and maintain the asset for the long term, often for 20 to 30 years. Now, a crucial point that's often misunderstood. This is not privatization. In a P3, the government always retains ownership of the asset. The new hospital, bridge, or school belongs to the public, period. What the government is contracting for is a service. The service of a well-designed, well-built, and well-maintained facility. In exchange, the private partner takes on a significant amount of responsibility, and crucially, risk. Here's why that risk transfer matters so much. In a traditional project, if things go wrong, if construction costs skyrocket, if there are unexpected delays, or if there are design flaws, the taxpayer is usually the one left footing the bill. A P3 fundamentally changes that equation. The core principle is to allocate specific risks to the party best equipped to manage them. The private sector, with its deep experience in construction and project management, is better at managing risks related to design, construction, and operations. So, the P3 contract transfers these risks to them. If the project goes over budget, the private partner absorbs the loss, not the taxpayer. If it's finished late, they face financial penalties. This creates a powerful incentive for them to be as efficient and innovative as possible from day one. This leads to another key benefit: the life cycle approach. In the old model, a company could win a bid to build a road, use the cheapest materials to maximize their profit, and then walk away, leaving the government with a massive maintenance headache 5 years later. P3s prevent this, because the same company that builds the asset is also responsible for maintaining it for decades. They are incentivized to build it right the first time. They'll use higher quality materials and smarter designs because they know that cutting corners now will only cost them more in repairs down the line. This focus on whole life cost ensures durability and delivers better value for money over the long run. So how does the money work? Instead of the government having to pay for the entire multi-billion-dollar project up front, the private partner arranges the financing. This allows vital projects to move forward now, rather than waiting years for public funds to become available. The private partner is then paid back over the life of the contract in one of two main ways. The first is through user fees, like tolls on a highway. This is called a concession model. The second, and more common model, is through performance-based availability payments. Here the government pays the private partner a regular, fixed fee, like a mortgage payment, for the asset being available for public use and meeting pre-agreed quality standards. And this is where accountability is baked into the system. These aren't blank checks. The P3 contract includes a strict set of key performance indicators, or KPIs. For a hospital, that could mean ensuring all rooms are clean and all medical equipment is functioning 24/7. For a highway, it could mean keeping all lanes open during peak hours and repairing potholes within 48 hours. If the private partner fails to meet these standards, if performance drops, the payment drops too. The contract specifies exact financial deductions for every failure. This ensures they are constantly motivated to deliver the high-quality service they promised. It's not just a contract to build something, it's a contract to perform. So, when you put it all together, the bottom line is this: P3s are a sophisticated tool designed to leverage the strengths of both the public and private sectors. They harness private sector capital and innovation to deliver complex public projects faster and more efficiently. They create better value for taxpayers by transferring key risks, ensuring projects are built to last, and holding the private partner accountable for performance for decades. It's about turning big ideas into real, lasting progress that we can all see and feel. So the next time you drive on a perfectly smooth highway, or your child attends a brand new school, remember the powerful partnership that might have made it all possible.